Welcome to Aquarium and Reptile Depot in Citrus Heights. Do you want your plant to grow like these guns? I'm just kidding. My guns aren't that big. So I want to take your tank to the next level. We are going to be doing CO2. I know everybody always thinks it's intimidating. It's actually really easy to do. CO2 helps the tank so much. Makes your plants grow, eliminates algae. There is some little things that you want to do so you don't make it hard or hurt the tank. So I'm gonna show you everything that's needed. We're actually gonna do an install. I'm gonna show you kind of step by step on how the install should be. We actually sell kits at Aquarium and Reptile Depot. I get these in a basket, all ready to go. But you can watch this video to kind of help with the install and the directions on how to use it. So let's go back to it. So this is a CO2 checker. Everyone always asks, how much CO2 do I put in the tank? It's really hard to say because everybody's planted tank is different. Some people have a few plants, some people have a fully decked out planted tank. This is gonna be the one that keeps everything in check. This is the indicator. This will tell you. One key thing is you don't wanna put the indicator right away when the CO2 isn't going on yet. I usually wait about 24, 48 hours before checking the CO2. You can do a bubble per 30 seconds in the beginning just to get some CO2 in there and then kind of adjust from there. One thing, too much CO2 can gas out the fish. So you gotta be very careful with that. So that's why, indicator, don't just guess. People will read about it, I get it, but everybody's tank is different. Don't just be assuming that the bubble per 30 is enough. I mean, it's better than no CO2, but if you wanna take it to the next level, this is it. Just like that, just like testing the water. You can't assume. You want to test it before putting any chemicals in the tank. But let's get started. Very easy to install. This is the UNS. There's actually two different versions that we carry. This is our most popular one. This was a taller one. There is one with we have a 5-pound CO2, which I can show you guys that too. We have that in our back planted tanks, what we use. Why I recommend this one, it's clean, it's simple, it's nice. Pretty much all you do is put this in, screw it in. One thing cool about UNS, it comes with a tool. So you just gotta make sure you lock it down. So this is your valve to turn it on. This is adjustment to turn it on. This is fine tuning the adjustment. This is called a bubble counter. This is what I was talking about, bubble per 30 seconds. You're gonna wanna put water in there so you can see how much bubbles are going in there. Before I forget, why we recommend these type of CO2 tanks, this is the most important thing. This is your solenoid, very easy. There's a transformer in here that plugs in. You plug it into a timer so you can actually regulate it. You don't have to worry about it. Once you have it set, once the hard part is done, adjusting everything, you set and forget. The only thing you gotta replace is the CO2 and you can get it filled up. We sell the tanks, you own the tank. You just go down to any gas store, you just want CO2 filled up in here. One thing people do ask, how long does it last? Again, depends on how many plants you have, how big the tank is. Bigger the tank you go, the less you have to fill it up. On average, we have this hooked up to our 90 LA in the back. It's been lasting about 3 to 4 months for us. We'll go back to the install. So pretty much your CO2, this is your tank. This can go right next to the tank or underneath your stand. You have to make sure you use the right tubing. This is not just airline tubing. With CO2, it gets cold. If you use the two of the soft stuff, it'll actually crack. This is hard plastic designed for CO2. So pretty much the line goes into that. Let me show you guys. I kind of have a little explanation right here. This is your tubing. This is called a check valve. This prevents back siphoning in the tank. It goes into the tank. This is called a U-tube. This, if you hook up to your tank underneath, you never want to kink the tube because that will give you not consistent bubbles over time. In the beginning, it's fine because it flexes over, but over time it gets hard and can kink. This is the U-tube. Then it goes on to a diffuser inside the tank. So this is all inside the tank. This goes out, check valve, and then into the bubble counter. One thing, this is high pressure. So all these have locks and you screw it in to hold it in place. sometimes if it's hard to get it onto the diffuser and regulator, you can always soak the tube in hot water to soften it up a little bit. Once you get it in, just make sure you lock it in. And that's pretty much how you install it. One little trick too is once you get it on, make sure the regulator is on like the closed position. You don't want to make it on because you can blow off the diffuser if the pressure is really high. And that's when you start fine tuning it to that bubble. Again, make sure to wait 48 hours before using the CO2 indicator. Just like that, and that's how you install the CO2. So I just want to remind you guys, we carry a lot of plants, low tech, high tech. If you're not ready for this, we also carry liquid CO2 also. Great thing to start with if you just want to see what it can do. It prevents algae also. A lot of people get black bearded algae. That'll prevent that from happening. But in the end game, this is what you want to do. Really helps the tank. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe on our channel. I'm gonna make Jason clean this up because he doesn't do anything. And I know my videos are better than his, everybody always says. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.